So welcome. It's Friday the 12th of May. We're currently on the land again, and look how much it's changed in that time. So yesterday and today we've been putting in all these fence posts and the pergola there. So that was one of Kate's projects, and it's one of the entrances to our food forest. So the posts start all the way over there and they come all the way down, and it intersects at the lower gate. So we have two sections going off in different directions. I hope I used the correct word there, intersect, I think so. So this is where my rustic gate is going to go, right here, and this will then be the pasture. So we're looking at the allotment, sort of perennial vegetables, herbs, things up there. Then we have a fence that goes all the way along here, right to the far end. That will then be backfilled with soil. So we're going to put wood about halfway up the post, put some builder's plastic behind it, and then backfill with soil. So you don't even see these in the end, but it's very, very structurally sound. So that's the whole point of the tyres. So we've got a few more to go that way, and then the others, they head all the way down the hill to the far side there, right down to the bottom towards the stream. So this is basically our plan coming together. So we've got the various sections that we had on our agile plan at the very start of the year. So we're currently standing on pasture. I did trim a bit here because the grass was getting very long, and I don't want it to go particularly thick and old. Old grass is not very nice for grazing animals, and you tend to find they will just graze around thickets, leaving these nasty clumps everywhere. So I've just cut it back, just left it on the ground, and there's young grass coming up through it, so everything should start to grow at the same rate. We've got a lot of growth on our fruit trees, which is really exciting, so I'll pop down very quickly. I'm not sure how long my battery or memory is going to last. I haven't really cleaned my phone out recently. So go through the arch. This is the other entrance onto our food forest. We've got our apple trees here. So this is a Spartan desert apple. Dessert apple, it's not desert, dessert apple. I'm having trouble talking today, funny enough. We've got a nectarine just there. This is another apple here. We've got some pears down here. So they're all coming out now. We didn't have much activity on them last year, so I think it's just taken them a little while to acclimatise. So the pea shrubs there, or the pea tree. And this is the apricot. So this is a hardy apricot that's coming out, which we were worried about. It wasn't showing a lot of activity, and neither was the peach up there, but it is coming out. This is a Victoria plum. She's really happy. And then we've got some cherries and other trees over there. So my next job really is just to strim. I don't want to strim too sort of vigorously, because we've got some lovely bluebells coming out. I'll go and show you those now. So along here, Kate put in some gladiolis. We've got our honeyberries there, which is our edible honeysuckle. So we've got thickets of bluebells coming out. We didn't know we had them until we started strimming, and they started coming back. So I reckon before this land turned into literally a field of thorns, we had some lovely bluebells. So they're coming back. I don't want to disturb those. And then right over there in the far distance, just over there, we planted a load of shade-loving herbs and flowers, and a type of ryegrass that is happy in shade, and it's all coming, so it's really good. Today I harvested a load of slugs and snails off our big artichoke. He's an absolute monster. Slugs like to hide in the bottom of the leaves. We don't want them, unfortunately. I know that they're good for some aspects of the garden, so we do leave some, but for the majority they unfortunately end up as duck food. But at least it's a quick end, I suppose. The ducks do eat them straight away. So ducks doing well. We've had an increase of eggs again, so they did drop down to about 3 or 4, and I think it was purely just because I was going to work, just letting them out early, but I was also finishing early. We weren't having a lot of commerce at the centre that I was working at, so we were finishing quite early, and of course the ducks were going in early, so the amount of daylight they were having wasn't particularly sufficient. But now we're leaving them out to about 9 o'clock because it's still light at that point. So they're getting a good 11-12 hours out. So we've gone from 3 eggs to 6 again. So we'll be in a position soon to start selling, which is great because we did run out. Kate's currently doing a bit of compost. As much as I understand why people don't want peat to be used, I do prefer peat compost, but you can't get hold of it really. So we have got Miracle Grow and some John Innes in the shed, so that's doing really well for our seedlings. So Kate's been planting lettuces in here and radishes.
Spinach, and a big
yes, big announcement.
I also ordered 5 wasabi plants.
So wasabi, you know that peppery stuff that they have in sushi, the green stuff that knocks your head off.
But
this is what it looks like.
Are much milder. They taste a little bit like a peppery lettuce.
But look at that beautiful leaf, peeps. It's like a lotus leaf. Absolutely beautiful.
And I'm going to give them some food.
So Kate's just giving them a gift. We really believe in giving plants gifts. And I've had another idea as well to really improve the quality of the soil. We're going to keep mulching. We've got a load of duck manure just over there that I threw over from yesterday's mucking out. That's just drying out a bit, and then we can bring it over and put it all over here and all over the beds. One of my big jobs is to thin out the mint. The mint's gone absolutely crazy. That little trellis there, that has the other honeyberries on it. I didn't think they made it, and then all of a sudden they disappeared, so I'm really happy about that. This Lysimachia firecracker, it's a beautiful perennial. I think it's closely related to the Helianthus, so the sunflower here. This is a perennial sunflower. It was choking it, so I've thinned it out a bit, and just to allow some air in there, just to allow the Lysimachia to really take, but we should have a really nice display. This is a really nice gift from Anne Berry, so she gave us this. I keep forgetting its name, it begins with A. I will put it in the next video, but it's really perked up. We've got some lovely lupins coming, so they've got their flower heads are coming out now. We've got lots of those. Lady's mantle, also known as Alchemilla mollis. People will probably recognise this in their own gardens or the gardens of their parents, and it gets absolutely everywhere. It loves patios and getting in the cracks of everything. Do not see it as a weed. A lot of people don't like how prolific it is. Lady's mantle is one of the best herbs you can take if you have endometriosis, if you have any problems relating to the womb or reproductive organs, particularly in women, hence lady's mantle. You simply take the leaves, crush them a little bit, you can put them into a tea or water and soak them in water overnight. Drink the water and you will find that you have fewer problems, and it has been shown to have significant healing properties for women with polyps, or reduce the number of polyps. So it's a really fascinating herb. Myrtle, stop eating the duck food. You have been called red-handed, red-pawed, whatever. So Myrtle wants her breakfast. We did come up here early, so she's basically protesting by eating anything she can now. So I will have to yoink my wife off the land by the ear and take her home. But we've got a few things to do at the house. We're going to be painting the back of the house today. But yes, I just wanted to show you how far we've got with the fencing. And just in general, I mean, it really has changed. We're bringing Anne up here to see it because bless her and her late husband David, he was our best friend. They helped us buy this basically. They helped us.
Without them, this place wouldn't exist.
Yeah, they helped us with all their love and support, and without them we wouldn't even have it. We wouldn't even be at this stage. David unfortunately passed last year. We really miss him. It's still hard. But we asked him, you know, if he wanted anything for his memory on the land. He said an oak tree. So he is now over here. So this is David, our oak tree. It was taken out of their garden. And look, he's got his first little leaves and he looks over the ducks. So it's really sweet. I'm happy he's taken. He seems really happy here, so that's good. Oh, and the duck mulch, I just wanted to show you that. Look at the quality of that. So it's got the leaves that I've been putting in over the winter period. It's got all of this sawdust and straw and shredded paper, and that will all mulch down really nicely. Oh, and our little fairy, I wanted to show you him. He's beautiful. This was Kate's little ode to the magic of this land. Check him out, he is so sweet. Okay. So that's everything. I will leave it there. It's quite a long video. There was a lot to catch up on, so that's where we're at, and we will keep you updated. So thanks again to every single member who has liked, followed and supported us. Please like and share. We are also going to be announcing a huge update to the land, which is really exciting, and I think you'll all appreciate it. So stay in tune with us, and we will see you soon. Bye.